What up, guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 55. I'm going to bring you 5 of the top selling niches of the week to increase your print-on-demand sales in the immediate future. Let's get right into it. Before we get to the niches, just wanted to give you guys a preview of some of the videos I'm going to drop this upcoming week. I'm going to do a video on what you need to know before you start selling on merch by Amazon. I'm going to do a text-only, text-based design tutorial, and it's going to be better than you think. And I'm going to do some Etsy shop reviews on Saturday, so make sure you're subscribed. All right, we have 2 winners to announce from last week's giveaway. Congrats to these 2 winners. I'll be reaching out to you as soon as I finish recording this video. And this week's giveaway is now open. You can find a link in the description at ryanhogue.com/giveaway. Also in the description, you can find my 8-day print-on-demand mini course delivered to your inbox via email. It's a lot more thorough than you probably think. For a free course, it's pretty good. And you'll find a link to my print-on-demand Facebook group with a great community in the description as well. All right, niche number 1. Just kidding. Before we get to niche number 1, just a reminder, check out my interview with the trademark watchdogs in case there's any confusion on how print-on-demand trademarks work. I'm going to keep throwing out that reminder every few weeks just because I think it's important. All right, this episode is going to be a lot to do with Father's Day. Now, I gave you guys a preview that Father's Day was going to be trending very soon. I think that was 2 or 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 episodes ago. So some of you guys already have a head start, but in this episode, when I looked at I keep my research tools on my side monitor. That's why I'm like glancing over here. When I was looking and doing my niche research for this episode, I saw the Father's Day niches predictably creeping up into the top. Also, in case you guys want to go back an episode or maybe 2, the graduation niches for the students graduating from school and enjoying summer break, those are also still hot right now. But Father's Day were the big gainers this week, and Father's Day is about 21 days away, 3 weeks away. So there's still time to add some new ones and make some sales. Now, niche number 1 is a sub niche of the Father's Day parent niche, and it is this father figure niche. There's different ways to attack this, but a very popular one is this: it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. So I don't know if you call this niche dad bod or father figure, but these are selling like crazy right now. You can see the bestseller has a BSR of 3,552. So it is making quite a few sales a day, and it's already got 298 reviews on that shirt. And you can see here from Flying Research that thing has been holding steady with a very low BSR since mid-April. So well done to this shirt. By the way, notice it's basically text only, and it's just got a distressed effect on the text, but it looks like that might even be a distressed font because I see a lot of similarities in some of the letters. Also, before we move on to niche number 2, I got to shout out to my fellow light beer drinkers, or I don't know, I guess this is Busch, it's not Busch Light, but I still think of it as light beer. How about this? Shout out to my fellow cheap beer drinkers who recognize that this shirt very closely mimics the logo for a box of Busch beer. Now, I put the shrug emoji because the color schemes are similar, it's clearly not an exact ripoff. So anyways, I'm not going to be the arbiter of what's okay and what's not okay. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you were inspired by this design style, which there's a bunch of them sprinkled amongst the bestsellers, you may want to play it safe and not use a design style that very closely mimics a popular beer brand, at least popular to me. I don't mind drinking Busch Light, Natty Light, etc. I like the light beers, the cheap beers. I don't know why. I guess I grew up with them. All right, niche number 2. I don't know why I just shared that with you guys. Niche number 2. I'm the best stepdad, proud stepdad. I have 2 titles, dad and stepdad, best stepdad ever. So the whole point of this one, guys, is that you don't need to restrict and confine the scope of your Father's Day designs to just dads or, whatever. I don't know. Did that come across wrong? You get what I'm saying. Expand it to grandpa, to stepdad, to... you can get indexed on similar keywords, stepfather. You know what I mean? The Amazon algorithm will figure out eventually that stepdad and stepfather are most likely catered to the same crowd. The same customers who search for stepdad might see a stepfather design and buy that. The algorithm will figure that out over time with sales. But when you're just posting new designs, you can still swap your design to, say, stepdad and then stepfather and grandpa and pa and whatever it is, papa, So I'm just letting you guys know that you can get indexed, well, not indexed, but you can upload a design that says best stepdad and then include the other keywords to get indexed on them. But my favorite way of going about this, if you have extra upload slots, and it depends where you're uploading to. If you're pushing to Redbubble, you get 60 uploads a day. There's no harm done in rendering like 5 different versions of your design, doing it for dad, stepdad, father, stepfather, and grandpa. You know what I mean? And having 5 different versions of it, because you don't know exactly what the customer wants. The customer may want a design that says stepfather instead of stepdad. So anyways, that's the point of niche number 2 here, is to think, expand your horizons, expand the scope of your designs, especially if you're going to take time out of your day to make some kick-ass designs, like, you know, increase the likelihood of customers seeing them and increase the likelihood of getting sales. So here you go. You've got a happy Father's Day to my amazing stepdad. Thanks for putting up with my mom. There's so many, guys, there's so many ways that you can take these Father's Day designs. This one's a funny one. 19,000 BSR there, so really funny. Niche number 3. All right, this is all about not just saying dad, but expanding it from, I guess you could say, human children to things like best cat dad ever, best dog dad ever, Daddysaurus for the T-Rex dad, or best papa by par for the dads that love golf. There's, again, just so much potential for this niche. Like, hopefully when I said, oh, we're going to do Father's Day in this episode, you didn't just think like, oh, okay, best dad ever, or like best dad 2021. By the way, new fathers, I just thought of it. I don't have any designs for new fathers, but like you could say something like dad established 2021. Now that's obviously going to be like a very generic, tough to break into niche, but maybe there's a way of sub-niching it or cross-niching it that you can get away with, okay? I know I saw some cross niches too that I don't know if I screenshotted, but like there were some doing it with like Juneteenth, because that's the day before Father's Day. So here's a cat dad design. You can see 19,600 BSR, and over the next 3 weeks, these BSRs are going to continually improve. Basically, by my projections, you're going to have your evergreens, you're going to have your end of the school year designs, and you're going to have your Father's Day designs. And then whatever comes out of the blue, oh yeah, Juneteenth is going to be big, and anything that pops up in the news cycle is my projection for what's going to be hot over the next few weeks in June. Best dog dad ever, 49,000 BSR. Daddysaurus, 54,000 BSR. And again, Flying Research, shout out to them. I think they're sponsoring this week's giveaway if it wasn't last week. No, they sponsored last week's giveaway. Shout out to the winners. They get a free license, but you can see the keywords too that you should be primarily targeting. So this one says daddy, dinosaur, funny, Daddysaurus, kids, apparel, husband. All right, niche number 4. And this is all about dad jokes. We know that the humor sells. It's not even just a Father's Day thing. Like, humorous shirts sell all day, all year round in any niche. Now, the dad joke shirts are pretty funny. You may have heard some of these. Like this first one here says, I tell dad, J-O. It's like the periodic table. J-O is one, then K, and then E-S. It says, I tell dad jokes periodically, but only when I'm in my element, because it's the periodic table of elements. Next one says, I have gone, and it's like a chalkboard that says like X number of days. It says, I have gone 0 days without making a dad joke. My previous record was 0 days. The third shirt says, dad jokes. I think you mean rad jokes. Wow, good one. Good one there, guys. The next one's another like dad. I've gone X number of days without. And the one behind me here, undefeated dad joke champion. Bad puns are how I roll. EYE roll. Anyways, yeah, there's some good ones, guys. There's lots of potential. If you have a dad joke that you don't see a lot of t-shirts for, there's massive potential. Look at that first design you see there, which, by the way, is basically a text-only design, but very good usage of color contrast there. I love the reds, the yellows, the blues, etc. They have a 12,000 BSR, and I'll bet you if we check back in 2 weeks, that thing's going to be under 10,000. Here is another funny one. This is one that I've featured before. It says, I keep all my dad jokes in a dad base instead of database. And you can see this shirt has a 24,000 BSR. All right, niche number 5 on the week. And this is meant to show you that there are going to be shirts indexed on the primary keywords Father's Day. And by the way, you don't need to take me at my word. Go to Amazon. Use the search merch tool, though. That's my recommendation, to filter out non-Amazon merch t-shirts. This also helps you avoid rejections by entering niches that you're not allowed to be in. Anyways, type in Father's Day and scroll. Some of them are like obvious Father's Day stuff. Some are like this shirt. It says, I'm not old, I'm classic. When I searched Father's Day t-shirt, this is what popped up on page 1. I mean, there were some other ones on page 1 as well, but this illustrates the concept that I wanted to get across. And that's that you can have a shirt that doesn't at face value like have anything to do with Father's Day, and it can still be a very popular buy by people that are searching for a gift to give for Father's Day. So anyways, this is like a muscle car. It says, I'm not old, I'm classic. And it's got a nice like distressed look and feel. Instead of just using a flat white, they used like more of a gray, like a worn gray look. So whoever designed that probably really knows what they're doing most likely, and well executed there. You can see here on Flying Research, this design has a 24,000 BSR, and it is arcing up and to the right, which would indicate consistently lower BSR as we approach Father's Day. But this is a good evergreen that probably sells year-round as well. All right, looking ahead to future dates that you may want to target with random niches, seemingly random niches. June 20, Father's Day, we mentioned that. June 27th is National Onion Day. I do love me some onions when I'm eating. June 28th, International Body Piercing Day. June 29th, International Mud Day. I mean, seriously, everything's got a day apparently. June 30th, Meteor Day. That one sounds cool. All right, bonus shirts, and these were so random. So when I logged into Flying Research to prepare the niches for this week, by default, you see international niches mixed in with, you know, basically you see niches from all of the different Amazon marketplaces. And there was one that caught my eye from Spain, Amazon.es. And it was this design, and this was like one of the best sellers. And it just said, it's like a gas tank from E to full. And it's like, it's on empty and it says Necesito Cerveza. And I just thought that was hilarious. And like in the middle of the gas meter, there's just a beer icon. So I thought that was really funny. And then this shirt was advertising, the second shirt was advertised on this listing. You can actually do that on Amazon, by the way. You can pay to show up on your competitors' listings. I didn't find that ever to be profitable with my FBA products or my merch products, so I do not do that, but some people still do. And this one is, I don't read Spanish, so I don't know what they called it, but this shirt is like an all-over print shirt that just has like a frothy beer on the shirt. So, man, now I'm like craving a beer. I don't know what it is about this episode. I had the Bush at the beginning, and now I got these two shirts. Maybe I need to go grab one after this, but never too early, right? And I just thought this shirt was hilarious. If you can execute an all-over print this well, like this is good. All right, deleted designs really quickly. And I grabbed these from the Merch Ninja research tools. I don't really see why these are getting pulled other than maybe the UW at the top, if that's got something to do with like a college university. Other than that, I'd just be guessing. All right, and then just another reminder, I noticed this as well. So in the Father's Day shirts, there was a play on the Natural Light beer, also known as Natty. And these people used like the exact same color scheme, the exact same design style, but it just says Natty Daddy. And to me, this is like far too close, especially because it actually like says Natty. Not that Natural Light says that. I've never seen a case of Natty that says that, but it's still just too close for my liking. So I would definitely stay away. I mean, I personally wouldn't go and design the Bush shirt myself either, but I'd feel more comfortable doing that than this. And here are two other reminders not to get too cute with your designs. Super Daddy-O with the Mario style design. Don't do that. And especially this one right here that says the Dadalorian. You're asking for it if you'd go this route. Do not do that. That is not an official Disney sanctioned design. That is a design by somebody who's probably going to lose their merch account soon. So, all right, guys. And before we wrap up, just a reminder, we have another print on demand giveaway at ryanhogue.com/giveaway. There's a link in the description, and I'll pin it to the top comment. It takes like 10 seconds to enter, and it's free. You can win my print on demand mega pack. This week is sponsored by Merch Titan's upload automation, which is key if you just got access to the expanded Merch by Amazon uploads, where you can upload one design to every marketplace and every product. Merch Ninja research tools, All Sunsets premium pre-made graphics for your designs, and Bubble Scout, the only Redbubble niche research and validation tool. All right, so thank you to all the sponsors. You can find a link again in the description to enter. Also in the description, guys, I wrote a full print on demand course. I've been actively adding a bunch of content and redoing old content, just trying to make it fresh and as good as possible. So if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description. And thank you for watching till the end, guys. I know your time is valuable, so I really do appreciate that you took time out of your day to watch this. Also, if you have multiple monitors, hopefully you just like drag the video off to the side and you're working on something else on your primary monitor. I do that all the time. It helps me to learn stuff constantly, constantly lifting my mental brain weights, if you want to call it that, trying to pump up my brain, learn new things while actually doing work and making money. So that's what I'm all about, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.